For centuries, believers have referred to the Holy Spirit as He, a masculine identity assigned by tradition, reinforced by church doctrine, and rarely questioned. But for many of us, something about that has never felt quite right. There's a deep stirring in the spirit, an ancient memory rising again. The Holy Spirit is not male. She never was. And this isn't just intuitive. It's scriptural, linguistic, and spiritually resonant. The Holy Spirit is the divine feminine, the comforter, the breath of life, and the mother of creation. Let's reclaim what was stolen. In Hebrew, the word for spirit is Ruach. It's a feminine noun. In Genesis 1:2, we read, "And the Spirit of God hovered over the waters." That spirit, the Ruach, is grammatically she. This alone tells us that in the language of the earliest scriptures, the Spirit of God was not masculine or neutral. She was feminine, a maternal, creative presence moving across the deep. In the book of Proverbs, wisdom is personified as a woman. She cries out in the streets. She was with God in the beginning, Proverbs 8. Wisdom here isn't just poetic, it's divine. In Greek, the word for wisdom is Sophia, and in the Gnostic tradition, Sophia is the Holy Spirit. She is the emanation of divine wisdom, the revealer of gnosis, or spiritual knowledge, and the one who enters the world to awaken souls. Early Christian and Gnostic texts paint a very different picture than what modern religion presents. In the Gospel of the Hebrews, Yeshua, Jesus, says, "Even so did my mother, the Holy Spirit, take me by one of my hairs and carry me to the great mountain Tabor." In the secret book of John, the first emanation of God is not a male figure, but a divine feminine presence named Barbelo, described as the perfect aeon, the image of the invisible spirit, the first power. She became the womb of everything. The Holy Spirit was known among early believers as mother, womb, wisdom, and guide. As the early church aligned with the Roman Empire, the divine feminine became a threat. Patriarchal systems could not allow for a mother spirit to hold equal reverence as the father. So they silenced the Gnostic texts, rewrote the gender of the spirit, buried the teachings of Sophia, Barbelo, and the sacred feminine. The comforter became a he. The spirit became a tool of hierarchy. The breath of life was silenced. But now, she is rising. Why does this truth matter now? Recognizing the Holy Spirit as feminine is not just about gender. It's about restoring balance. We have lived too long in a world governed by control, logic, and domination, attributes of the distorted masculine. But the spirit, the true spirit, is the whisper of intuition, the fire of transformation, the breath that births new life, the voice in the dreams of the prophets. To call her he may not offend God, but it does obscure the beauty of her essence. Personally, when I understood the Holy Spirit was my mother and I pursued that relationship with her, my spiritual life took off. She is the voice of reason, true wisdom singing in my spirit when I'm confused or looking for an answer. Many will say calling the Holy Spirit she is heresy. They'll say it's blasphemy. But that's what they said when Yeshaya spoke of intimacy with the Father. That's what they said when Mary Magdalene spoke of Sophia. That's what they say when truth begins to rise again. You are not rebelling, you are returning. You are remembering. She is the breath over the waters. She is the fire that speaks through you. She is the womb of the Word. She is the Holy Spirit. And she is calling her children home. If this resonates, comment or share. I remember her. The children of light are rising. Let the restoration begin.